All right, rules of the final. Rules of the final. So, yes, it's comprehensive. Miss Morris and I worked on it yesterday. So it does cover everything, but it is not 20% of your grade, right? It is just one summative grade in the second 9 weeks. One summative grade in the second 9 weeks. And we will drop the lowest summative grade from the second 9 weeks. So it's kind of a free test to replace an old test. Sometimes some of you ask, well, do we do retests in here? No, we don't do retests in here, except that this is kind of a retest. So you take it, you do better than one of your lowest tests, and we'll replace it. And so your thought process on whether I should take it or not, because yes, with these rules, I mean, we're not hiding the fact that if you skip the final, then your average just stays the same. So if you're satisfied with what you got, then you can say, it's like an exemption and I'm out of here. And we're okay with that. Legally purposes, I'll mark you absent, but what consequences are there to that? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on video or not, but whatever. If you're not here, I'm going to count you absent, but whatever. So your choice. How you can determine if you should take it or not is really the question you need to ask is, can your final be better than your lowest test grade? Can your final grade, can what you make on the final be better than your lowest test grade? And so it really will help if you've got one test grade that you bombed. Whatever reason, something was going on, you forgot to study, or it was just a hard concept, whatever, and oops, you made a 53 on a test. Well, 53 is not great. Final's not going to be easy because it covers everything. But even if you could get a 70, so let's say you made a 53 on the Unit 4 test, and then on the final you make a 70, it's not great, but it's a lot better than a 53. So we would cancel the 53, or just drop the 53, put the 70 in its place. So your choice on whether you want to take it or not, but it absolutely cannot hurt you. It can only help you.
Are you going to give us something that shows us how many questions over each thing that we've learned?
So kind of. It's 33 multiple choice questions. And yeah, later I'll give you a breakdown of how many in each unit. For notes, you can have one double-sided, handwritten note sheet. Standard, not a poster board. Okay? Here's my one sheet of paper. I've got my rolled up. That wouldn't even be helpful, right? Because then you'd be looking too much. So this forces you to kind of condense your notes, your formulas that you need into one thing. And I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be plenty. But we want it to be handwritten so that you don't, so that one person doesn't make one and make copies for everybody else, basically. Now, you're certainly welcome to get together with your friends and make them together, as long as yours is in your handwriting and your friends is in their handwriting. That's studying together. That's good. What's not good is your friend makes one and makes a copy and gives it to you. So double-sided is good, but it needs to be handwritten in your handwriting, and you'll turn in your note sheet when you're done. And that way I'll just kind of verify that, I'm not a handwriting analysis expert, but I'll recognize if it's not yours, or certainly if it's a copy. So you'll have notes if you want them. It's just 33 multiple choice questions, very straightforward. We took off some of the harder ones. So you have a chance to improve your grade for sure. So I'll let you decide, whether you need to or not. And you'll have a much better idea at the end of next week after we take that Unit 7 test. After that, you'll know what your semester average is. And you can decide, am I good with that or am I not good with that? And then you can make your decision about the final.